Hey there, I'm so glad you joined me today, parents. This is all about encouragement for parents of teens, and if you have tweens as well, you're just getting started in this journey. So I'm glad you're here. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to really know you're doing better than you think. So as we get going, subscribe, like, comment, share, let it be known, let other people know what's going on over here and that they have encouragement for them too. So as we get going on this subject of encouragement, man, you need it way more than you get it. And I'm sorry about that, but you can watch this over and over again. So really, I just have a few simple things. For one, I just want to speak right to your heart and say, you're doing better than you think. I know this is a messy time in relationships because our kids, their brains are developing to a place where they literally think they know it all. It's true, they do. They're trying to figure out life and they just have a lot of these absolutes in them that they're just so sure that they know, and really only life experience as they continue on will let them know if they really do know it all or if they've got a lot more to learn. And they'll see that soon enough, but not necessarily through these teenage years. So they're growing, they're trying to become adults, they're trying to figure out life, and you're kind of in the way. Not because you really are in the way, but to them, it feels like you're in the way of them becoming their own adult. So hang in there. You are doing better than you think. And I want you also to remember, keep pursuing your teen's heart. Don't make it all about their behavior. Keep pursuing their heart. They need to know you're for them. You see the beauty in them. You see the gifting of who they are on this earth. You see that in them. And it's hard to do that in these teen years when you're feeling like you're butting heads so much. But really press into that place of pursuing their heart and letting them know how much you love them. And then, so bear with me because I'm going to read something to you and then I'll wrap up after I read this. So this is a poem from my little Logie. Her name's Logan and we call her Logie. She was 16 when she wrote this. So she's in her mid-20s, she's married, she has kiddos, so she's all into the adult life right now. But at 16, we already had a few years where she's starting to stretch a lot of boundaries. She's not so happy that we still have boundaries. She wants to do her own thing, her own way, her own time, all of those things. So there was a lot of, push and pull in this season of our lives together. And 16 years old on Mother's Day of 2014, she wrote me this poem. It's called Your Handprint. And it says, sometimes you feel discouraged because I am a teenager and always think that I know more about life than you do. But every day you teach me more of your wisdom, and soon I'll be wise enough to make my own decisions. And all of those times when you've stayed up late worrying about me will just be part of the story of how I became the woman that I am today. With God's help, you've modeled and helped mold me into a faithful woman of God. And for that, I am forever grateful. So here's a special piece of my heart that's yours to keep forever, to the woman I look up to the most in this world. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. Love, Logie. So I wanted to read that to you because what I want you to hear is that the things you're doing and pouring into your kid's life will stick. It just might not feel like it during this season. So keep pressing in. I also want you to know, I've already shared with you the few years before 16 already started this little, push and pull with us of trying to figure out, how do I parent her? How do I pivot in this new season of life? And how do I encourage her when I'm frustrated with a lot of decisions she's making? And then you get this sweet poem from my 16-year-old. it wasn't the end of it. It was awesome to get this from her, and so self-aware. Many cases as parents, you're not going to get this letter, but I want you to hear this letter from your son and daughter. If they knew how to articulate and put these things down like my daughter did at that time, this is what they would say to you. So take to heart this poem as something they wish they knew how to tell you. And then know you still have some rough years. You still have some time where they're under your roof and they're stretching to become adults and they're growing and learning. And just keep being encouraged that the things that you're doing, the way that you're loving them and pouring into them, it makes a difference. So don't give up. Stay in there. Be encouraged. Keep moving towards their heart. And you're going to see the rewards one day. You really will. Bless you, my friends. Keep up the good work. Keep developing yourself. I love it so much. Life can be so messy, but you don't have to be. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.